So, good evening, ladies and gents. Just a pointer to any herbal growers. If you want to know where the indicators are for where your soil goes, most people don't know this. The first two leaves that come out with your germinating seed, that is where you put the. Good evening, ladies and gents. I'm doing this again. Sorry, it's just because the last one I just made wasn't up to scratch. As you can see, I've got my lovely longhorn American hat on. Just to put you in the picture though, what I let you know is a lot of people don't know. I've been doing this for 40 odd years, putting my lot of my heart and soul into what I do with the babies. Well, maybe a lot of you didn't know this, a lot of people didn't, but see when you're growing for seed, when you get your first sprout and you put it in soil, there's always the first two leaves that look like cress leaves, isn't there? Right, well see that is your indicator to where you must cover. See if you're bound to have seeds that just shoot right up and you've got just two wee toty leaves with a big stalk. And that's basically because you've not put the soil over the first two leaves. The first two leaves that come out when you've germinated the seed, if you cover that up with soil right away, keep them well under soil right away, what happens is your rooting system begins perfectly because the roots grow right up to there. I figured this out 35 years ago. It was because I had a plant at 5-6 feet tall, and I noticed that where she met the pot where stalk, where it went into the soil basically, I noticed there was like warts on it. And when I actually looked into it, I thought, wait a minute. So I put some soil above some of the actual like warts that were sticking at the bottom of the stalk before it went into the soil. And sure enough, it was roots trying to grow out the stalk. So I then realised that the actual first two, now there's no, I can't read this in a book or that, but I'm telling you this, if you subscribe and hit that wee like and subscribe button, leave a comment, I'll give you tips. I know I recycle the plants, I make my nutrients out of the plants, I can give you tips, but please help me get to 1,000 subs, that way we can start streaming and showing you real stuff. But cutting short, as I said, is a pointer just for anybody out there is semi-grown potatoes. If you're growing them, grow them LV, so that basically at each side you've got slopes with your potato in the middle. That way when you need potatoes to eat, you just scoop aside one side of it and you can take the potatoes you need. You don't need to cut the potato tree down. You can take what you need every night to eat, and that way you've still got a continuous supply of potatoes. That's potatoes. But going back to germinating and growing, as I said, if you put your soil up and over the first two leaves, you'll see it stops growing and it makes it stop stretching, and then it puts all the growth into the roots and then the plant leaves and everything else. So all I can say is hit that like and subscribe, and I hope you have enjoyed this wee bit